What's going on, everybody? C4 here. Welcome back to the channel, and we're here for episode 12 of our Madden 21 Philadelphia Eagles franchise. Today's episode, we're kind of going to be just skimming through the preseason here. I don't really feel like there's any quarterback battles that I need to kind of see play out in preseason. I mean, I do want to see the stats and stuff like that, but entering into this year, that's where it differentiates from my Eagles to the Eagles in real life, because I do feel like the Eagles in real life, clearly they're going to have to answer some questions here between Carson Wentz and Jalen Hurts. If they both are on the roster, who's going to be the starting quarterback? However, in our little world, we committed to Carson Wentz, understanding that he has a short leash, I guess would be the easiest way to say it, because Carson Wentz did not play any better in our Madden save than what he did in real life, but we were able to win more games, went on a playoff run, and truth be told, Jalen Hurts didn't look particularly good with me controlling him under center either. So hopefully that this brand new offensive scheme that we have coming over from Buffalo, because we hired Dorsey there, their quarterback coach, hopefully that is what gives the offense the spark that it needs. And if say, after a game or something, I don't know if it's going to be that short of a leash, but after a couple weeks, if things aren't looking any different with Carson Wentz under center, absolutely, we will see what Jalen Hurts can bring to the offense. But as far as preseason is concerned, there's no real battles to be had here. I mean, I suppose you could say, is Devontae Smith going to feel a little bit better than Jalen Reagor? Even then, I'm pretty much decided on the factor that Reagor will be our slot, and we'll go with Fulham and Devontae Smith on the outside. And then when it goes to the defensive side, again, there's just not a lot of battles to be had. I suppose you could argue that maybe Davion Taylor was a flash in the pan from that postseason insane performance against the Cardinals, and hey, maybe the steady, reliable Alex Singleton could be better suited to be a starting outside linebacker there. But other than that, and that's like grasping at straws there, our team is pretty much set. So there's no preseason battles that give me any initiative to hop in and play the preseason. So we will just sim these games, and we'll go all the way up to week 1 against the New York Giants, where we will start this season, this 2021 NFL season, on the road at MetLife. First preseason game, victory, 2017 over the Browns. Didn't do anything in the first half, came on strong, double 10-pointers in the third and fourth quarter. Jalen Hurts, okay, I was going to say 3 picks back. I thought that was Wentz for a second. But Jalen Hurts looked pretty damn good. I mean, Wentz got a drive or so in, not impressive, and Jalen Hurts made the most of his opportunities. 100 yards, which isn't great, but 2 touchdowns. Credit where credit is due. The running attack wasn't particularly special. Hightower had a touchdown. Backup tight end Hakeem Butler also had a touchdown. G. Ward leading the team with 73 yards. Singleton had a huge game, 11 tackles. We had sacks for days. 2 sacks, Fletcher Cox, Singleton, Avery, Dylan Moses, the second-round pick out of Alabama. It's the preseason, but 5 tackles, a sack, and 2 interceptions. Okay, that is one hell of a start to your NFL career, preseason or not. And for a team that has been starved at the linebacker position, oh boy, Moses is an all-you-can-eat buffet. Gotta love seeing this. Jason Kelsey, O-line mentorship, wants to take Jordan Mailata under his wing. Sure. That's working on his pass blocking. Still a young player. Can't for the life of me remember what my offensive tackle needs between power and finesse. I feel like it's finesse. So we'll take this opportunity with Jason Kelsey, one of the best finesse linemen in the NFL, to help out Jordan Mailata. Wasn't the best of games, lost 13-10. Kelsey gassing up Jordan Mailata, though. Our new franchise left tackle, as shown by the decision to kick in Dillard to guard, but that is still not a result you want to see. It's a preseason or not, you never want to lose a game, especially a game like that where it just looks like nothing was going well. And again, we got shut out in the first half in back-to-back weeks here in the preseason. A touchdown and a pick for Jalen Hurts, a pick for Carson Wentz. I don't think Wentz has thrown a touchdown yet here in this preseason. Hakeem Butler is kind of balling out a little bit here. Back-to-back weeks, he's been debatably our most dangerous receiver. Dylan Moses, 12 tackles at TFL, his 3rd interception of the preseason. Fletcher Cox getting back on the sack sheet. So at least we know through 2 games, Dylan Moses looks like an absolute god. Getting back on the win column here, 17-14 victory, overtime of the preseason. Let's get up for that. Wentz looked pretty solid here. I mean, this is the 3rd preseason game. It's where most of your starters play. 167 yards, touchdown, no turnovers, Carson Wentz. I will take that 54 yards there from Sanders Elijah Holyfield there getting a rushing touchdown. Greg Ward continues to look like our best wide receiver through the preseason, which is slightly concerning. Dylan Moses, yet again, leads the team in tackles. We had 3 TFLs and a sack from Fletcher Cox, who's been on one this preseason. An interception for Darius Slay will happen. The defense played well, and we're 2-1 in the preseason. Before we get to the end of the preseason, there was a trade scenario that I kind of popped up to you guys because we desperately need a corner, and Amani Aruwariye, Penn State young corner, 77 overall from the Detroit Lions, was on the trade block, and I was like, well, what should we give them? Because when you look, at the needs that they're looking for, they need linebacker help. Singleton is solid. Obviously, there's a big, we're going to have to fit in a third-round pick. And you remember that, third-round pick is what got you Darius Slay. There's a big drop-off there. But I would be willing, I'm just trying to think from the sake of Madden, am I going to be able to get a 77? What is he, only 25? I'm not going to be able to get, that's a first-round corner. These prospects in Madden Draft Class, they drop off. So I'm going to see if I can kick them this kind of deal. I don't know if it'll go through. We have to eat something. I don't even think I can make this trade because we'd have to eat a contract that we wouldn't really want to. It'd have to be a Jesse, and I just don't think I have the salary cap. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Update to the Amani Aruwariye trade. It's not gonna work. I did see 2 free agents though that I do want to sign now that cut days have happened. So unfortunately, Holyfield, the power back, we're going to have to put you there on the old practice squad because I don't really want you on my 53. I think you could still also make the argument here that, maybe Hightower's kind of the odd man out there. I don't know if he'll most likely will get poached from our practice squad, but I just need to free up 2 spots here because there are 2 free agents that I really am intrigued about. First is at the linebacking core, and it's Blake Cashman. I'm always a big fan of Blake Cashman when I can grab him. He's on the Jets practice squad. I think he immediately gives an upgrade to us over the slow TJ Edwards for depth inside at middle linebacker. And there's also another move that I was just like, why is this guy here? Charles Omenihu, defensive end on the practice squad here of the Houston Texans. I always thought he was pretty intriguing as a hybrid player. He's more of a 3-4, but I think he can come in and be very intriguing on our base 4-3, maybe shift him into D-tackle, anything in between. I think the versatility is key. So I'm very happy to add those 2 players to our squad, but unfortunately could not make a deal happen with Aruwariye in the Detroit Lions. Finish out the preseason, 31-10 victory, 3-1 for the Eagles. That's some solid momentum, especially at least in this preseason where you have a new OC and a new DC. It shows that the guys are kind of picking up on the schemes a little bit. And as we gear up for week 1 here of the regular season on the road against the Giants, we already have someone that is excelling under DeMeco Ryans as DC. Not once did we have a breakout scenario trigger last year with Jim Schwartz as our defensive coordinator. Not once did we have Josh Sweat. Not once did I have a Davion Taylor, an Alex Singleton, a Kavon Wallace come up and hey, this guy could go up dev trade. Not once, but it took one goddamn game for DeMeco Ryans to come forth and say, hey, Kavon Wallace has been our top playmaker in the preseason, which is false because it's been Dylan Moses, but I appreciate it anyways. So we have, what? An XP boost there anyways. Did he go up? Did I just get a dev trade? What was that? Just compliments? Okay, already we're seeing immediate improvements to the players on the defensive side of the ball there. So as we line up here against the Giants, DeMeco Ryans pretty much talking our ear off here, wants to figure out how we're going to stop and contain a now healthy Saquon Barkley. When you look at the Giants offense, that is what we want to neutralize. We want them to throw the ball with Danny Dimes or whoever the hell their quarterback is and not run the ball. So I think, I think slowing him down, we're not going to be able to neutralize Saquon Barkley, but let's slow him down. Let's make him have to throw the ball. So we need to beat the Giants and hold them to 1 or fewer rush touchdowns, which I think is absolutely doable. So that being said, very, very quick preview here of the Giants, just in case there was some big changes. They still have Daniel Jones at quarterback, Saquon Barkley at running back, Darius Slayton. So everything here pretty much looks the exact same. The Giants that we all know and love, their defense is underrated. They got Micah Parsons at linebacker there, which is a big get. Defensively, they brought in Rasul Douglas, former Philadelphia Eagle. So it's, you know, it's an expected New York Giants team that I think absolutely head to head, we are the better team, and we should find a way to start out this season 1-0. Let's get to it. Season goal, I guess we should set this here. My season goal for this Philadelphia Eagles team, because we have so many changes on the offensive and defensive side, I'm going to make it realistic here. Just make the playoffs. A new year, new me, you know? Everyone's getting ready for those New Year resolutions, and my New Year's resolution for Carson Wentz is to have less interceptions than touchdowns when all is said and done this season. And it all starts here on the road in a big divisional game against the Giants. The bad boys are here, back in black. Let's get it started early and often with Miles Sanders, the battle of the Penn State running backs. Last season, Saquon Barkley out with injury, and Miles Sanders really and firmly established himself as a top 10 running back, debatably even a top 5. Oh my God, running behind a healthy Brandon Brooks and a healthy Lane Johnson is going to be a treat this season, as we have a 3rd and inches, and we're not going to overthink it. We're just going to keep this one on the ground. That right-hand side from Kelsey over is nothing but superstars. Should be enough to move the chains, and it is for Miles Sanders. Maybe 2nd and 10. Let's get Devontae Smith, the rookie, the exciting rookie. A man who at this point, I can only assume, hopefully won the Heisman Trophy. Gets a little bit of separation, and that is a duck thrown by Carson Wentz. Not a hot start here for the quarterback, looking for a redemption tour. 3rd and 10. Let's give him an easy completion here with the screen pass to Miles Sanders. It looks like it should be blocked up particularly well. Ankles were taken. 25 yards. Miles Sanders, let's go. Oh, that's a massive hole for Boston Scott. Unable to hit the juke move to get anything additional but 16 yards. This Giants defense that was very good in 2020, looking a little suspect on this opening drive. There we go. Tough catch. Jalen Reagor comes down with it. There we go. DeMeco Ryans leading the charge with his new defense. But so far, I mean, this Buffalo Bills offense feels pretty good. We got Javon Hargrave in at fullback, looking for somebody to hit. Miles Sanders moves the chains. Oh my God. Oh my God. No one wants to get in the way of maybe the strongest player in the NFL, in my opinion, in Brandon Brooks. 2nd and 3 on the 4. We're going to see if we can get this easy slant completion to Fulham. If not, got it on the inside. Could be. Oh, that's where we want to go. Opening drive. Ken Dorsey, the new offensive coordinator for the Philadelphia Eagles, hit an absolute home run. Every single play call worked in combination with Doug Peterson. Got to be very, very happy. Wentz, opening drive touchdown. Now we get to see what DeMeco Ryans' defense can bring to the table against, really, it's Saquon Barkley and everybody else on the Giants offense. Oh, the blitz almost got there. Almost got there. Daniel Jones staying in the pocket, able to get Darius Slayton for 16. Oh, that's a drop. That's a costly drop from Evan Ingram. 3rd and long coming up. I think this could be as good of a start as you could possibly ask. We'll go into a 3rd and 8. Let's go man. Go into a man here. Get a stop, a 3 and out. A way to end this drive with no points will be a massive win, given how we finished last year. Giving up like 50 points a game, wide open of the... Middle field is wide open. Monte Maddox brings the tackle. Ingram moves the chains. They're throwing it very quickly. Very, very quickly. And I mean, if we had to... We're not going to go engage 8. If we had to, I mean, this is a big jump. DeMeco Ryans has only ever been a linebackers coach, going right to a defensive coordinator position. You're going to have a little bit of a learning curve. There's a drop pass, 3rd and 1, a chance to bend, not break. Let's go blitz. Let's get very aggressive here. Hopefully we can get home. Hopefully our guys on the back end there can hold up Avonte Maddox. I'm going to bring him on the blitz. Oh! God damn it. And remember, our goal was 1 touchdown or less for Saquon Barkley, and he got it on their opening drive. Not a great start from DeMeco Ryans' defensive group. 2nd and 8. We'll keep it on the ground here. Miles Sanders able to bounce inside. Gets destroyed by Jabril Peppers. Holds onto the ball, though, and he's at 50 yards in the first quarter with 2 minutes still to play. 2nd and 7. Let's go to the air. Again, I want to keep an eye on here. Why? Devontae Smith. Oh, that was almost certainly an interception. Great read. Great reactions to come down with his first catch in his career, which is hopefully going to be a long and illustrious career here in Philadelphia. The 2nd and 10 on the 32. We'll go to the air for this one. Greg Ward in the slot. We got Goddard looking pretty good. Pretty enticing. Oh, I feel like they're trying to bait me. We'll just take the yardage on the ground. There's 6 yards. Live to fight another down. 3rd and 4 on the 25. Sanders at the backfield looks good. Rager. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The adjustment was made. I think that's Logan Ryan. You ain't fast enough. He's old and slow, and Rager is young and quick, even though he might not be so in real life. He at least is in Madden, which is good. 1st and goal. All right, good run defense. They came to play on that one. Keep it on the ground. We got Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, big D tackle, looking for somebody to hit, and he leads the way. Miles Sanders gets his tally started off here in the 2nd quarter, first touchdown of the year. Got to remember what he had 16, 17 rushing touchdowns last year. Wants to match or break that here in 2021. That's good. Hey, at least we matched what Saquon Barkley is able to do here in the battle of the Penn State running backs. Gotta remember, some of these veterans here played with DeMeco Ryans. You know they want to help him out. They know, you want him to make a good impression in his first game. So I think this defense will straighten its stuff out here. We have a 3rd and 1. Let's go to a man. We'll go cover 1. Trust that Collins, Moses, whoever is going to make a play here in the run game. Zaven Collins, 2nd round pick out of Tulsa. He's going to be eyeing in on here. Let's go. Blows it up. Oh, the rookie. The rookie does enough to slow it down for Josh Sweat to get the TFL. We force a 3-and-out. Defense gets off the field, and that was something I don't think I said more than 3 or 4 times at any point last season with Jim Schwartz's defense. Great pursuit from Collins. Would like to see him make the tackle, but he's a rookie and doesn't have to get off the field. 2nd and 9 here after we get the 3-0 from the defense. This is drop back. Take the easy completion to Miles Sanders. Makes it a very manageable 3rd and short. Keep it on the ground. Anytime you see big 93 out in the field, we've been able to move the chains. Look at that. Oh, no. That was stupid looking. 4th and 1. We'll punt it. Oh, come on. Sterling Shepard with the nice catch on Darius Slay. And they are in the red zone. Oh, Vontae Maddox, safety blitz, corner blitz, whatever you want to call it, gets home on Daniel Jones. Oh, come on, Darius Slay. Sloppy. 3rd and 3, a chance to get off the field here. No Saquon Barkley in the backfield. And they just go right in the middle of the field to Evan Ingram. Come on, man. Zaven Collins. The rookie. I'm expecting more against Saquon. It's a tough assignment. He might be, pound for pound, the most athletic and unstoppable running back in the NFL. But you're also a 2nd-round pick. Got to make plays. Go 2nd and 5. Devontae Smith. 2nd grab. Goes for 14. Oh, right to the middle. Go right back to Devontae Smith. All right, we're gonna cash in our slants play of the first half here. In field goal range. Can't have any turnovers here. Let's see if we can make a play. Who wants to make a play? Boom, on the back end, it's Devontae Smith, the rookie out of Alabama. Gain of 16. And just like that, into Giants red zone. First and 10, let's scramble. Wentz scrambling. Not much there. We'll just take some free yardage. Live to fight another down. Last time we ran a screen pass, it worked out fairly well for us. Let's see if we can go back to that well. Do have Martinez there, but he's not the best of linebackers. And we move the chains and keep bleeding this clock so the Giants don't have a chance to have a little bit of a quick drive. Let's go right here, right now. Chew the clock. Get under a minute. There's a very quick slants. I don't know how much I actually like this play call, but we'll see. Oh, gotta make that. 2nd goal on the 4. Devontae Smith is our primary read. It looks good. It looks good in the first round draft pick. Gets a touchdown in his first game. Big things ahead for number 81. No. Rodney, make the tackle. God damn it. You know me. 24 seconds. We're not, even with Dorsey here from the Bills, we're not going to just take a knee and get into halftime. We're going to make some plays, and we're going to try and get some points. We'll go. Sanders out the backfield, just like that. We're at the 50, still have 2 timeouts left. Need about, 10 yards or so to attempt a field goal. And go into half with a lead. Slim lead, but a lead nonetheless. As we go to Goddard, wide open. 40 yards, 6 wind. Jalen Hurts with the hold. It's held well. The ball is up, and it's 24-21. Week 1 halftime score in this big NFC East rivalry game. Oh, no. No. Fletcher Cox, though, with an injury. That is not what we're going to allow happen here. Oh, that doesn't sound serious. A pulled grind. See you in 12 weeks. Unbelievable. Third and 2, bend, no break. We're going to bring the blitz. We will get Dylan Moses here. I'm not going to worry about... Come on, get home. Oh, they just run the slants because they're fucking greasy. Just keep running with Miles Sanders. We're getting very close to 100 yards. Feels like he's getting 5 yards a goddamn touch here. So why not? 86 yards on 17 touches. Let's keep that balance to this offense. Oh, the juke. The juke is filth. God, I love him having a superstar ability now. Oh, Boston Scott able to get to the outside. And Andre Dillard is hurt now. Cool. The discolating finger, that's, let's be honest, wrap that shit up. Get back in there. Prove to everyone that you're tough and you're not some soft first-round pick from Washington State. The juke by Miles Sanders. It is good to have Miles Sanders on the Eagles right now. And there's a massive hole because this is one of the worst run defenses in the NFL. Boston Scott, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what running back's back there right now. We are dominating the line of scrimmage. Ooh. All right. An all-out run commit. Finally, they got to stop. They're going to go from the 9. We got Devontae Smith in the slot. Just gets a little bit of separation up to the 1-yard line. We'll go Boston Scott over Huntley. Javon Hargrave's out there. I don't know if he's fast enough to get to the edge, but we're going to try it. We're going to try it, baby. And Boston Scott, the giant killer, gets in for his first rushing touchdown of the season. And this is how we're going to have to win the game. I don't think we're going to stop the Giants. We better hope we have the ball last and can get the final touchdown of the game. Oh, there we go. Pass breakup. So, our run defense has been generally good. That's about it. 3rd and 5, no Fletcher Cox. So we're going to be Brandon Graham. Wins the bull rush and just decides not to lay some lumber on Daniel Jones. Come on, Wallace. Oh, pick that off. All right, 3rd and inches. Just don't let Saquon get this. Just don't, of course, we don't get any goddamn penetration, and it's an easy 2-yard gain. And now Dylan Moses is hurt. All right, there's a drop. Don't be something serious. Don't be like an ACL. Torn labrum. I don't even know what that is. But we grabbed 2 linebackers in the 2nd round, and there's Collins making a big stop on Saquon Barkley to force a punt. But my God, between Fletcher Cox and Dylan Moses, this is ugly. Even if we win, did we really win? All right, we got the stop, though, and we're starting on our 3, so we're going to need a good old 93-yard drive. I like our offense. Our offense has not been... There's been 0 resistance from this Giants defense. So I have full confidence that we'll be able to at least win the field position battle here and get some yardage. 2nd and 4. Boom, Miles Sanders out the backfield. That's a great matchup there against Blake Martinez and a big gainer for this offense. Right in the middle of the field, we got Philly Goddard into Giants territory. Wentz has been good, man. 17 to 21. 2nd and 6. We're going to audible out of the run. Go to a slant. Go to Jalen Reagor, who's very quick, and into the Giants' red zone. 1st and 10. Go a little slant there to Travis Fulgham. Breaks the tackle of Blake Martinez. Gets in for Carson Wentz's 3rd touchdown of the game. Opening the account here of our superstar dev wide receiver, Travis Fulgham. Well, we actually read that pretty well on the screen pass, and Saquon Barkley's still going to make us look like an absolute amateur hour. Zaven Collins had that. It was blocked well. Missed tackles. And that was a failure on every level. We didn't even get them to, like, chew up some clock. I mean, no one plays all... Generally, unless you're a pro player, no one is good at defense on all Madden, but this is a little brutal. 2nd and 10. Reagor, I suppose. If Reagor can get open, that's where we want to go. If not, we'll go Hakeem Butler. Middle of the field. Makes a guy miss. I mean, he was, one of the bright spots from the preseason. He's tight end too. I guess you could even argue he's filling in for Zach Ertz. We're going to need him to take a big leap in his production and play this year. That's good. That's a good start in the first game. We'll just go something quick to Devontae Smith. Gets close to the 1st down. Gets it. 2nd and 10. I mean, for what it is, Fulham as a superstar player, I mean, we're not really forcing the ball to him. So let's see if we can make some plays, and there you go. Make Martinez add on 15 for the face mask. Boston Scott subbing in, the Giant Killer, looking to get his 2nd touchdown of the game. It is actually not blocked up whatsoever well. A little bit of a whiff there from Brandon Brooks. 3rd and goal. I mean, all they run is slants, but I hold myself to a higher standard here. I mean, we'll go stick, so we have a slant option there with Fulham at the top. But I mean, this is one of my favorite plays. If Fulham and Goddard aren't open, it's an abnormality. It's almost always one of these guys are there. And it is Fulham's 2nd touchdown of the game. 4th toss for Carson Wentz, who's starting this season on absolute fire. All right, clock's going to work again, so we're up 10. So let's just keep them in front. Don't get beat deep. Make them have to, kind of resort to a methodical drive, which is what they've done for most of this game. And I think we'll be able to get out of here good. And Zaven Collins gets in. 1st sack of his career. And we're going to need him to step up depending on the length of the injury to Dylan Moses. What can Daniel Jones do? What can Daniel Jones do? He can get picked off by Roddy McLeod. That's a phenomenal way. A phenomenal way to get a little bit of juice carrying into next week for DeMeco Ryans' defense that gave up 35 points to an offense that you really probably shouldn't be giving up 35 points to. But look at that stat line for Wentz. He's back, baby. Redemption Tour 2021. Might not have been the defensive performance we were expecting from DeMeco Ryans. It might not have been the healthiest game with critical injuries, potentially, to Fletcher Cox and 2nd-round pick Dylan Moses. But priority number 1 this offseason for the Philadelphia Eagles franchise was to fix Carson Wentz. And fix it, I mean very small sample size, 83% completion percentage, 289 yards, 4 touchdowns, no picks. You can't ask for much more than that. A-plus performance from Carson Wentz, A-plus performance from Miles Sanders, 38 touches, 194 yards, a touchdown, 44 yards for Boston Scott. This was a bad Giants run defense. Receiving, you love seeing that immediate production from your 1st-round pick, Devontae Smith, 77 yards and a touchdown. 65 for Miles Sanders, over 200 yards from scrimmage. I expect him to be Offensive Player of the Week. 64 yards from Reagor. Goddard, 34 and a tutty. Only 32 yards for Fulham, but 2 touchdowns on the game is very, very pleasing to see. Avonte Maddox had 12 tackles and a sack. Zaven Collins had a sack. An interception from Roddy McLeod. There's definitely more positives than negatives from this game, barring, really, really lengthy injuries from Dylan Moses and Fletcher Cox. All out from the Giants' victory. Let's go to the positives. We have a couple upgrades here. First up, Devontae Smith. We'll spend that there into the scheme fit. Brings him up to a 75 overall. Gets awareness, +3 medium route running. We have Miles Sanders, who started the year as good as he did last year. Clearly, we're not going to force feed points into power back. It is not what he is. And we're fine with that. But here's the bad news. Let's see. Injury report. Fletcher Cox, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, Dylan Moses. Not good. Could have been worse, I suppose. We'll get them both back before mid-season. When's our bye week? I mean, at least we'll have mostly our bye week as one of those weeks that they will be out injured. So that's, small victory. Very, very small victory here as we get ready for our week 2 game. First game at the Lincoln Financial Field here in 2021 against the Seattle Seahawks. That's really, really tough games back-to-back at home. Seattle, and then week 3 against the Kansas City Chiefs, which I'm sure is going to be very, very fun. Also, didn't get Offensive Player of the Week for Miles Sanders. Alvin Kamara had 3 touchdowns. 180 yards. Yeah, I get, debatable. Roquan Smith, nice game. Justin Fields in his first start in New England. Okay, that's phenomenal. He's going to be a juggernaut there, it looks like. And Logan Wilson, middle linebacker for the Bengals, getting 2 interceptions. But I'm very, very proud of this offense. I saw a lot more good than bad, which is good, right? I think so. So that is how we will wrap up this episode, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you'll like the video because that's all I really ask for nowadays because it helps out my channel more than you will know behind the scenes in the old YouTube algorithm. Subscribe if it's your first time stopping by. Getting very close to 145,000 subs and then on to the next goal of 150. So if you like what you see and you want to see more, hit that subscribe button if it's your first time stopping by. But that'll do it for me here today, guys. Thank you for watching. I'm actually pulling a little bit of double duty here. Tomorrow will be part 2 of the flashback rebuild of the Oakland Raiders. I'm getting ready to go record that in just 1 second. So I hope you guys are feeling that series. It appears from the first episode that you guys are liking it, which always makes me happy. But that'll do it here. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Peace out. Go Birds.